Hola! What you just heard there was part one of our two-part video series going through the song Remember Me from the Disney motion picture Coco. A couple of side notes before we get started. I'd like to mention that I'm using a ukulele with a low G string on top. Because this song is played with a guitar in the movie, we'll need this low G string to play many of the bass notes. I'll also mention that because it's a complex song with tablature, I've broken this part into an A and B section. The A section will be for the lyrics, remember me, though I have to say goodbye, remember me, don't let it make you cry. And the B section will be for even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart, I sing a secret song for you each night we are apart. Now let's take a look at this song and break it down. Alrighty, before we get started, let's take a closer look at the picking pattern that we're going to use throughout the song. Now the pattern will vary slightly from section to section, but the general pattern that we're going to use is the claw pattern. So in order to achieve the claw pattern, what we want to do is take our pinky, rest it on the base of the ukulele. This is going to keep our hand nice and stable over the strings. With our thumb, we're going to grab the G string on top here. And with our index and middle finger, we're simultaneously going to grab the E and the A string. So practice this for a few minutes. Take your fingers and pluck these middle two strings at the same time. Make sure they're ringing out equally. And with your thumb, pluck down on the top string, the G string here. So it should sound something like this. Now let's get into the chords and how we're going to play the song. So for the A section, we're going to start here with 3 open strings. So the first move is an open C chord, and we're going to pluck the G string first with our thumb, followed by 8 plucks of the middle 2 strings with our index and middle finger. So that will sound like this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The second chord is an F minor chord. So we're just going to play the top of an F minor chord here. We're going to use our index finger on the G string first fret, our middle finger on the E string first fret, and we're going to pluck the top string first again, and followed by 6 times of plucking the middle 2 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We return back to the 3 open strings, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we move to a B flat 7 chord. So similar to our F minor here, we're going to keep these fingers in place here on the first fret like we have for our F minor. We're going to add our ring finger to the C string second fret, and we're going to pluck the top string again with our thumb, followed by 3 plucks of the middle 2 strings. 1, 2, 3. And finally, we move to the top portion of an E7 chord. So we're going to move our middle finger over here to the C string, or you can simply pull your middle finger off and play your index finger here on the G string first fret, ring finger stays on the C string second fret, and your middle finger lifts off of the E string first fret, and you pluck the top string once, followed by 3 plucks on the middle 2 strings. 1, 2, 3. So that's the chord and picking breakdown for the A section. Let's try to play through that very slowly together, and I'll count as we go. So take your time with this, work on this nice and slowly until you really feel comfortable with it before you try to take on the whole piece. So let's try it here nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and So this part here matches up with the lyrics, "Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry." So I'm going to attempt to sing this and play it at the same time so you guys can hear where the lyrics fall over the chords. I'll also note that I have a tablature created for this on the All for Uke website where you can follow along and see where the lyrics are overlaid with the tablature. But let me sing it for now so you guys can get a feel for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. Hey guys, if you dig these videos and want to show your love for the ukulele, we've got cool shirts like these and other merchandise items over at allforuke.com for you to check out. All right, now let's take a look at the chords and the picking together for the B section. So we're going to play a second position version of the A minor chord. So to do that, you're going to put your middle finger on the 5th fret on the G string, your index finger on the 4th fret on the C string, and your ring finger on the E string on the 5th fret. Now the first move is an open G string here. So you pluck open, and then you compress down your middle finger on the 5th fret, and then you pluck with your index and middle finger twice. So let's try that. Open, 5th, so that is the plucking for the A minor chord. Then we're going to take this chord and move it down 2 frets. So slide this position down to the 2nd and 3rd fret. So you now have your index finger on the 2nd fret, your ring finger on the 3rd fret. And you're only going to use your index and middle finger here, and you're going to pluck these twice. Next, we're going to move our middle finger and index finger to the 2nd and 1st fret here. So we have middle finger on the C string 2nd fret, index finger on the 1st fret of the E string, and we're going to pluck that twice just with our middle 2 strings again. Next, we're going to pluck the open strings again, so nothing happening here with our left hand, just one pluck with our index and middle finger. The next move is an open pluck on the G string with our thumb, followed by holding down our ring finger on the 3rd fret on the E string and plucking that twice. And finally, we hold an A minor chord here with our middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, and we pluck that once with our thumb, followed by 3 plucks on the middle 2 strings. And let's try to play through this B section together. So start with your A minor chord held here, and your middle finger hovering over the 5th fret because it's going to go into position right after you play the open string. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. All right, continuing on here with the B section, this is the part where it says, "I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart." We start with an open G string again with a thumb pluck. followed by middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G string. So this is for I sing. Moving on from there, we hold our ring finger on the 3rd fret on the E string. We pluck this twice, followed by movement over here to the 1st fret on the E string. Pluck this twice, followed by 3 open plucks of the C and the E string here. And finally, we're going to do a down strum on an E7 chord. So we're going to hold our index finger on the G string 1st fret, middle finger on the C string 2nd fret, ring finger on the A string 2nd fret, and we're just going to do a down strum with our thumb. Tonight we are moving to an F chord, our middle finger 2nd fret G string, index finger 1st fret of the E string, and another down strum. So that little move from the chords. So let's play the 2nd half of the B section together, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll try to incorporate the lyrics here a little bit. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Okay, now let's combine everything we've learned in this video. So here we go. I'm going to count us in and go through this nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Hey guys, thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. Make sure you look out for the 2nd part of this tutorial coming soon. And jump over to allforuke.com where I've put together a tablature that follows along with this video to help you as you go. I really appreciate your support. Hasta luego.